friends, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Daily Predictions. We are going to talk about how 23rd of August is going to be for you, and I got a very mixed energy for 23rd of August. It's like a day of a lot of happening. Wish you a very happy Raksha Bandhan for those who are watching the video today. A very happy Rakhi to all of you, and let's just start with how the day is going to be. The first card that I have is Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is usually a card of sleeplessness or worry, but if you see here, this person has actually given up all her weapons or all his weapons. This person has kept the weapons here, and there is a lot of light around them. So basically surrendering to the divine, or giving up on what you were fighting for, or giving up on if you were doing something wrong, getting into that guilt, understanding, because she's all in black or he's all in black. So, you know, understanding that guilt feeling or understanding where you were wrong, and then surrendering everything to the divine. But at the same time, this could also be where you feel frustrated or sleeplessness or a little worried about situations in your life. If you see the second card, the card is Two of Wands, and if you see this person here is tied up with one wand in one hand and tied up with another wand on the opposite foot, and he's actually talking to a bird. Birds are usually divine messengers, and this person is tied in two different ropes. Basically, he's pulled into two different directions, and there could be a possibility where today you feel pulled into two different directions. You feel that you don't know which way to go, you don't know which path to choose. The card is suggesting that listen to your inner self, listen to divine, sit quietly and just connect with your inner wisdom, and you will have an answer. The third card is King of Pentacle. If you see, there is a king, there is money, there is a skull, there is a female there is a person, security guard or whatever you call him, that's there, and he's all in power. He's sitting in his authority, he's sitting in power. So money gain or some kind of money benefit might come your way, but at the same time, when money comes, just know that this is one person who's giving her him grapes, and when this person is giving him grapes, that's love, that's care, that's growth, that's affection. And this is the person who's actually taking care of his safety. So he has this thing in his hand from which he can actually blow the poisoned like he can blow the arrows with poison, right? So he's basically somebody who's safeguarding the king. But at the same time, because there's a throne and these people are almost like on the ends of the throne or behind the throne, this person seems to have poison and she can actually access that poison, right? So today is the energy where abundance and good things can come your way, but at the same time you have to be very clear about who you are trusting, who you are believing, and what the intentions of people are. Because here also, if you see Ten of Pentacles, ideally Ten of Pentacles is a happy card. It's a card of happy home. There are two children playing there. There is a female here. There is like the old female. There is this female who's going out. There is this man of the house who's saying bye to her and all of that. But if you see, what she's carrying in her hands is here an all-seeing eye. So the bucket has an all-seeing eye on it. And basically that means that wherever she goes, she has to be very careful. Whoever she believes, she has to be very careful, because, and she's able to see everything. So whatever she's saying, doing, or whatever she's portraying might not be exactly what she's feeling, because she can see the hidden messages as well. And there is a lot of money here. If you see, a lot of money kept here, coins. So today the money or the growth or the abundance, here there is money also. So money, growth and abundance might come your way today. You might get some kind of money that you were waiting for to come to you. But at the same time, you have to be careful. You have to be, you have to know where you are giving your fruit of your efforts, because she's taking vegetables probably to sell or to give somebody, or she's taking it from here. But you need to be very careful what you're taking, from where you're taking, and where you are giving it. Now, the next card, if you see, is a card of Judgment. Judgment is the card where dead become alive, right? People come out of their caves. And if you see, there is this person who is into this hot pot, and there is a fire lit under the pot, but this person's soul is actually leaving or surrendering to the divine, and divine has done something where a divine hand has come to free the soul of this person. Now this is when you are we say, right, rot in hell. So, and we say that in the hell there are these big pots where the people are kept on fire like this, and then their souls awaken, right? They are given punishment. Now I don't believe in all of that, but having said that, this is the card that is depicting that. So there is a guilt that this person is burdening with, and guilt actually frees your soul. So then the soul is getting free, and this guilt is actually freeing the soul of this person, and that's going to happen today. So if there is any guilt, you can let go of that. If there is any new beginning that you're looking for, you can actually have that new beginning in your life. So the cards are very, very positive in a way that you should actually do the things that are right. You should not worry much. You should not hurt yourself much, because if you see this person and this person, they are almost into the same mindset or same thought or same status. But then ultimately, whatever you do, money or other things or other gains, they cannot really, you cannot sell your soul, you cannot change your soul. And there could be some decisions that you might have to take today, and because of those decisions you were feeling kind of pushed and pulled, or you're feeling should you give up. Balance, and when you balance, you can take any decisions. Now the next card that we have is Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords, you see there is a dragon that's coming. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of anger, and that fire probably is coming from here. And this is a card of communication, this is a card of news, this is a card of action, this is a card of moving forward, this is a card of taking decisions. So definitely when you actually listen to your inner self, when you are actually able to see who's with you and who's not with you, when you actually let go of the guilts, when you actually let go of the old, when you actually let go of the wrongdoings or wrong thinking, or even the inner negativity, and you awaken your soul, that's when you start taking action, that's when you start moving forward. So that's the energy of the day, where you actually figure out the right path for you, right people for you, right situations for you, and that's when the action starts. And there's a possibility of some kind of positive communication coming your way. The next card is Page of Pentacle, and if you see, this dog has found a bone, and if you see here, the tree is, the roots of the tree are actually on the stone and not in the earth. So grounding is going to be very essential. Yes, there is some kind of gain, yes, there is some kind of positivity, there is some kind of positive news or positive action that you might have to take, or that might come into your life. There might be also thinking about the future, but at the same time, it is very important to keep yourself grounded, because if you are not grounded, if you are uprooted, then that thing is not going to help you move forward. Because again, I'm saying that the energy of 23rd is somewhere, there is a lot of reality, there is a lot of confusions, but there is a lot of clarity as well. Now if you see this card, there is Five of Pentacles. There are two people who are actually moving away, and there is a big lock on this house with a star on it, and there is a furious dog who's not letting them in, or who's actually wanting them to move away from here. But if you see, there is a light coming out inside of the house. It's not dark, which means there is somebody inside the house, right? But the dog is not letting anybody else come in, and these people are actually moving away disappointed, or either this person probably wanted some kind of help, but there is light, but there is lock, so person could not get the help. The card is basically, and dogs are very, very honest, and they can actually read people, right? And if this dog is barking on them, that means that he's read something despite of their expressions. So again, I'm saying that today's energy, where you might need help, you might need to help people, but you have to be careful as to what you are seeing, who you are helping, who you are connecting with, who are you giving your love, care, or money otherwise, because some clarities will be needed. And if you see, this is Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a card of illusion, but slowly the illusions get clearer. So if you see, there's a turtle here, and that's like they are very, very slow, they move very slowly, but all the cups, the signs that are there in the signs, what is there in the cup have come out of the cups, right? So there are a lot of illusions, but at the same time you will start finding the clarity slowly, and you have to take that clarity. Once you take that clarity, that's when you move forward. Knight of Wands, and when you move forward, there is a possibility of travel also for some of you guys, and travel by air is also possible, but ensure that you are taking the complete precautions. If you see, this man is completely covered, so your face will not be seen, or you can just see like the outside warrior cover of this face, and the war is raised because he's ready to attack. But at the same time, he's taking all the care that his body doesn't get any kind of hurt or hit. So if you need to travel on 23rd, take care of yourself, take all the precautions. And this is also where you move forward in life, where you charge in life, where you take charge of your life. And the last card again is very, very beautiful. It's the card of Three of Pentacle, and if you see, there is growth. There are three is a number of your inner self and the soul or the divine coming together. and this person is showing these two kids a pentacle or something new, or a new knowledge that is coming their way. The trees are very, very filled with fruits. Pearl has the fruit in her hand. There are flowers here on the ground. There are fruits here. So this is a card where you actually gain the knowledge, where you actually gain the clarity, where you actually move forward. Some people might just also pick up a further study, but overall the energy of the day is where you will probably feel, or some people will give up on something, some people will feel pulled and pushed into two different directions. Don't get under illusions, don't worry, don't think, let your soul awaken, see the divine, ground yourself. Communications are going to come, clarity is going to come, and charge or moving forward is going to happen in your life. The second set of card that I got was from the first one that I got is Spellcasters Tarot. So this is this Spellcasters Tarot, and the second deck of cards that I have, second that is this Gateway Oracle cards. This. Okay, so starting fresh. The first card is starting fresh, and it says a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. And absolutely there is a new beginning that is blossoming in your life. There is a new journey here, there is a new beginning here, there is a new judgment here. So absolutely a new beginning is coming into your life, and for that new beginning I need to stand firm. I'm noble, brave and strong. So definitely you need to be grounded completely. You need to be standing firm on your ground and taking decisions and moving forward. Awakening ancient wisdom, deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Absolutely there is an awakening of deeper wisdom with the divine help, with the judgment card. And the last card is soaring in joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. So absolutely there are finally two children here, and there is joy, there is happiness, there is balance. So absolutely new beautiful things are going to happen in your life, and the energy will help you actually start fresh on 23rd. Another card that I got is from the Heart Path Oracle decks, this. And this says love is in the air. Everything is perfectly balanced. When energies are perfectly balanced, when everything is perfectly balanced, that is when you find love. That is when you find the balance. And if you see these two people here, there is a planet here which is held in the hands, and then they are actually holding on to these two sides so that everything can be actually perfectly balanced. So the nature and everything is in perfect balance when there is love in the air, where people care about each other, where people love each other, where people understand each other. And that's the energy that we will step into with all this clarity coming into our life. Because today is Rakhi, I wanted to take out some extra cards for spirit messages, and or the messages from the souls or the spirits that are for us, because Rakhi is like security, safety, it is safeguarding each other. So the cards that I got, first is support. It says people come into your life in many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So there are different kind of support we have in our life, and we should actually equally trust and equally kind of appreciate each support and not get worried about people moving or people staying there. The second card is serenity. It says the most important relationship we can have is with yourself. You can have it with yourself. It is the time to honor, nurture and love yourself. It is the time to honor, nurture and love yourself. Love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings or emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. And again, the messages are almost the similar, that don't let your past interfere with your today or the present. And also one more thing that we really need to understand is that at times what happens is sorry, Pihu is around. There are things in our life that we can change. There are things in our life which we cannot change, but at the same time, despite of what we can change and what we cannot change, we should actually accept what we are unable to change and should actually let go of or try to change what we can. So basically serenity prayer is asking God or the universe to give me the serenity to understand what I can change in my life and the ability to change that, and understand what I cannot change in my life and ability to accept that. That's the serenity prayer. The third card is absolutely gorgeous. It's a card of self-love. It says now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind but feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. So today, just do something to support your body, mind and soul. Do something to support your own self, support your own needs, to nurture your own self, to nurture your own needs, and that will help you move forward. And again, like I said, this is a card for Rakhi, so definitely support, nurture and love yourself also as well as others. Now the extra messages that I take out for you every time, I am going to take that from Nostradamus tarot cards, and let's see what is the message. Guys, what is the message for 23rd of August? Okay, I don't know why today a lot of cards are coming out. Okay, so the extra message that I have first is a Four of Cups card, and if you see, this person has the keys and he's about to write down something, and there is a flag that this person is hosting. Ideally it is Four of Cups card, and there is a snake here. If you see, there is or a dragon, and a mix of dragon and a snake with a hook. So Four of Cups is the energy which is an energy of balance, which is an energy of divine hand, which is an energy of something extra coming into your life, because there is a book here in this person's hand, and he's probably written what he was, if he's a priest, he's probably written what he had to, and now finally he's getting the keys of, or showing us the keys of where to move forward. So some kind of, again, some kind of gain or some kind of keys are coming your way. The second card is Ace of Cups. Again, there is a reflection. So whatever you see, whatever you do is reflected upon. So the sunlight is reflecting from this cup. So your emotions reflect emotions, your emotions reflect changes. So today, have your emotions balanced. Again, like I'm saying, that have your emotion balanced, don't let them overflow. Third card is Eight of Cups, lot of cups we have. Third card is Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, if you see a card, there is a priest, and this cow or a bull is actually behaving like a dog basically, and asking something from this this priest, and the priest is actually with the folded hands, probably saying that I don't have this, but I will try to do this. So at times we need to let go, come out of our comfort zone. It's not a dog, but it has come out of his comfort zone to ask for something. So at times we have to come out of our comfort zone to ask the divine for something, and when we ask, it is granted. Next card that we have is Three of Wands, and if you see, there is again lot of fire, and fire energy is something that is coming very strongly. This is a card of deciding where you want to go. This is the card of picking up your passion. This is the card of letting that fire actually burn stronger and taking you forward towards your passion or achieving what you want to. Next card is Seven of Cups, and if you see, there is a there is kind of a old building here, and old palace, and the doors are open now. The doors are open. People can actually go inside, outside, can see everything very, very clearly, can actually get in of what has happened, what was inside, who has come. So they can actually see everything clearly, right? And there are so many hands here which are actually asking for some kind of judgment, some kind of decision, some kind of help. So at this card basically is that there are illusions, and again, I think I did have that card here, Seven of Cups. This is the card, Seven of Cups. So basically the illusions are going to end. There is going to be clarity, and you will be able to see the things for what they are. So and this is also kind of addressing your inside, addressing the inside of your own self. The next card that we have is Nine of Swords, and if you see, there is a sword here. This person has an arrow. There is a goat here who has sword on her neck almost, and whatever plant that he's holding looks like serpent. So this is the card of Nine of Swords, and this is the card of Nine of Swords. It's exactly here, and the card basically says that you need to believe in yourself and not give up, because anything that's a bad dream, anything that's something you feel is over, is not usually over as of now. There is more to come from there. The next card is Eight of Swords. Yeah, these are swords. So next card is Eight of Swords, and if you see in Eight of Stars, there is a palace. There are a lot of people inside that, right? And the palace gate is open. Either they are preparing for a war, or there is a war that has already happened, or they are preparing to actually march towards something. So there is an energy that is saying that you need to march towards what you need to, and you are either, if you want to be safe, the doors need to be closed, and if the doors are open, that means you are ready to march forward. The next card that we have is Queen of Swords, and Queen of Swords is actually standing out of the palace with folded hands, right? So she's definitely, there is an indication that decide where you want to go, decide decide what you want to do and move forward. So again, the Nostradamus card has same kind of messages, that you need to balance your energies, don't let go, be ready for the war, choose your path right, communicate in the right way, and don't give up. Connect with your inner self, understand your passion, follow it, and at the same time come out of your comfort zone and ask for something that you need. And once you ask and you are emotionally balanced, it will be granted to you. Divine hand will help you get that. So the energies are very, very positive, but yes, overall there are a lot of things that you need to be careful about. There are a lot of things where you need to get clarity about, and the month is going to bring you some positive changes. Thank you so much. All the very best. Bye bye. You have a good day.